Good morning, students. Today we will start new lesson. A honeybee speaks. Lesson number 8. So, honeybees, those who gives us honey, and they suck the nectar from the flowers and gives us honey. Honeybees, their sound is buzz. You heard? So that sound itself means the bees speaks. Yes, even they speak with their friends. They also have their own community. Like how we talk to our parents, elders, teachers, even they are having their own community. So here students, a honeybee speaks itself mentions honeybee, shahad in Hindi we say, and the bees also. It is the character of an insect and it actually speaks. This is the sound of a bee. And this sound actually makes a lazy bee, the bee which is lazy. Like in human beings also, you find working persons and lazy persons. So same like this, in this also, there are different characters. So as I gave the introduction of a honeybee speaks, so we will understand and we will learn in this lesson how the honeybee speaks. Okay, let me start lesson and with the page number. All of you just open page number 17. Okay. What? Me a lazy bee. You think I simply have fun all day among the flowers? Oh no. When I am flitting from flower to flower, I am actually very hard at work. And that's why I am called not a lazy bee but a busy bee. Yes, as I said you, the sound of a bee is like this, they sounds. So here bee is telling about own self. So here B says, don't you just always think me that always whole day I'll have a fun. No, because this is not a simple fun, but I have to move from flower to flower. And when I just flit, means when I just move from one flower to another, actually I have to work hard because like us also they will get their work to do, and that is why the bees are called busy bees, not a lazy bee. Okay, you understood? The meaning of busy means whole day they have to work. But what we think? They are very simple. Their life is very simple. Because of this, just what they are having work, they have to move from one flower to another. It is so simple. But it is not so simple. By seeing others, we cannot actually imagine that their work is simple than us. No, it is not like that. Even the bees are very busy. They have to work hard for their own food. And they have to suck the honey from the flowers. So they have to find the proper flowers from which they can get a honey. Come, I'll show you my house and tell you what a lot of work we bees do all our life. Here, bee is telling about her own life. So here, bee says, you just come to my house. Which is the bee house? Which is the bee house? The house where actually she collect all the honey, and that is called a honeycomb. The house of a bee is called a honeycomb. Here you see, bee is telling you just come, all of you, come along with me. Whole day, what I have to do my work, I will inform you. What I have to do, work all over my life, I will explain you. You just come. Like this way, bee is informing. So here, as I said you, the house of a bee is called honeycomb. It's a very big house with thousands of rooms or cells. Have you ever seen honeycomb? Honeycomb? If you have not seen it, you can find out on the trees also, on the walls also. They get together there and they all have to stuck their honey in that comb, and that is here is actually the bee introduced that those are the cells which are the holes like this way. You see in the picture also, you can see it is exactly like this. The honeycomb is exactly like this. So you find the these are called as rooms of the honeycomb or some cells. Okay, and each room has 6 equal sides like a hexagon. Okay, all the rooms has a equal sides, and we take a lot of care to build it. Yes, because they have to move to flower and collect the honey, and then afterwards they have to just collect in the honeycomb. This is the procedure. For it, they have to work hard to collect the honey from the flowers, and it is not so easy as we think. So they have to collect a lot of care to build it, because when they start building it now, it is very small in size, but all together they work. When even produce the material for building the comb is called beeswax. When they start building, so the main basic point to build their honeycomb, that portion is called beeswax. It is very simple. It's a one simple layer of wax, and when they just collecting the honey and put it on that wax, so it becomes larger and larger. Then it literally looks like as if it is falling, and it looks like a hanging position. Okay, it is just a hanging position. So this is about the house of a honeycomb. Okay, do you know, when I was very young, I used to stay at home, but even then I had to do a lot of work. I had to look after the larvae, the babies that would grow into bees. I had to feed them and protect them. If anyone came near our comb to disturb it, I was ready with my weapon, a sting. I'm not a worker. I'm not only a worker, I'm also a soldier. Beware, don't trouble me. Here bees, when it starts telling about their own life, so here she's just telling that when the bee was too young, very small, means small in age, so they used to stay at home only, because they are the small babies. They can't move to suck the nectar from the flower. It's not so simple, na? And even they don't have the energy also to stuck out the nectar from the flower, so they used to be at home only. But even then they have to take care of their small larva means it is the first stage of a bee. First, always bee will be in a position of larva. Mostly you will find on the water also. Different types of insects are there. Some larva you can find it up on the water, and some are the babies that would grow into the bees, which they can fly. Okay, so here this even bee has to feed them. Whom she has to feed? To the larva. And then not only the feeding, but they also have to protect them. And if anyone suppose came near their comb, they actually has to attack with their weapon. With the weapon means what weapon they are having? Their sting. Which are the sting portion, you know? Okay, I'll show you. You see in this disease, these are the sting portions, means from which they can attack the this one enemies, those who are coming near to their this one comb. Okay, so it is not easy, because here they have to work, they have to feed, and they have to take care of their soldiers also. So everything, it is not easy. Even so many soldiers actually disturbs also for them. Okay. Well, to go back to the comb, I had to keep the comb cool by fanning it with my wings. Now you see, when all the bees come together and put the honey there, so here it becomes a little bit warm. So to make it cool, they have to even fan, they have to give the air to the comb with the help of the wings. Okay, so here that work also they are having. But have you ever actually understood, even their life is not easy like us? Even they had to work hard. This is only the thing. When after we go through the matter, we understand how difficult even they have to do. So then I had to keep the house in order, put away all the honey and food that other bees brought from the flowers. But luckily, I had hundreds of other bees working with me. We all worked together without ever fighting. That's one reason why we can build each perfect and beautiful houses. Now in this you see, they actually, when other bees, some bees stay on the comb and some bees go out to collect the honey as a food for other bees. Okay, and from where they will collect, they'll brought from the flowers only. But luckily, they are not only the single ones to work at home. Work at home means work at comb. So many hundred bees, and they never fights. They work together. They work together without fighting. And this is only the reason why they can build such a beautiful and a good looking house. When we actually see now their honeycombs, it looks very beautiful really, but we can't touch them. When we just move around them now, they'll sting even us also, because they had to take care of the small babies. Those are larva cannot go and collect the honey from the flowers. Some bees means, now you see, in one house, in a one comb, hundreds of bees lives together and they work together, but rest of the bees will go out and collect the food means collect the honey for other bees. This procedure will continue. So this is only the reason they can build the house very perfectly and beautifully. Okay. Yes, I helped with the house building too. We keep making our house bigger and bigger to make room for the babies and for the food and honey we gather. Now you see, as I said you, hundreds of bees work together. They live in a one house. So they have to keep and they have to build their house bigger and bigger. When on the starting position, it was like a very simple comb. Afterwards, what happens? It grows in a larger size because they needs more and more rooms to the small babies to live, and where even they give the food, honey to them. How they will just gather? Means they have to work hard. This is the position of a honey bee. Okay. When I became older, I began to fly out of the comb to gather nectar. Nectar, it is the nectar, the food which they collect from the flowers. That is called as a nectar. Nectar is gathered from the flowers. Okay, the middle part from here. Okay, yes, I take the nectar and pollen from the flowers and carry them back to the comb. Nectar is the sweet juice in flowers and pollen is the yellow powdery stuff you see on flowers. I visit hundreds of flowers and make several trips every day without wasting even a single moment. Now here, too hard work they do. What happens? When the bee grown up and little bit become older, then they begin to fly out of the comb. Okay, they have to leave the comb and they have to go and collect the nectar. Nectar is the part, it is the middle portion here. You see, this is the middle portion and it is the juicy part. Nectar is the juicy part which they have to collect from the flowers, and pollen is the small yellow powder like, it's a stuff material, hard material you can say, and that they have to collect it from the flowers and give it to the small babies which are literally waiting on the combs and larvas. Okay, and for it they have to, means what is the size of the bee you can understand. From the size of the bee you can understand that how many trips they have to make it in a day. So in this way they have to make several trips every day without wasting a single minute. Then only they can collect a proper juice and that pollen flower powder to give their babies, and this work can be done by older bees only. Okay, now the nectar from the flowers is too thin. The nectars from the flower is very thin. Okay, it is not big in size. We bees turn it into the sweet thick honey that you like. Okay, here so here, without wasting a single moment, they have to work hard and they have to make several trips. The nectar from the flowers is too thin. Yes, it is very thin because it's a liquid and it is a juice. So here nectar is very small. The bees turn it into the sweet thick honey that you like. Here because what happens na, they turns and they makes a sweet thick honey. From that they will make it thick. When they get a nectar from the flowers, it is very thin. So what they have to? They have to convert it into thick honey. Okay, that we what we like. Even it's only because you called me a lazy bee that I stopped and explained it all to you. Otherwise I have not a moment to lose. Bye. Here now you see, as this bee informed about her life, so we can understand how busy their life is, because not a single moment they waste. Whole day they have to work, they have to collect the nectar, juice and pollens from the flowers for their babies, and to make that honey into the thick part which especially we like. Why here bees are explaining about their own life? Because we call them a lazy bees, but really bees are not at all lazy but are the busy bees. That's why here bees are called busy bees but not the lazy bees. This was the story of a bee, a honey bee. So what I am telling students, honey bees are really very bees, and they speaks also, because every creature has their own life. This about the honey bee they explained. Okay, so what I'll say, you have to read this lesson thoroughly. If you didn't understand any paragraph of this lesson, better you can message me and you inform me. I'll clear your doubts. Thank you all of you for listening me. Have a nice day.